guys, how are you going? Today we're going to be discussing the 5 nutrition rights. Do you know what your rights are? So with these 5 rights, they're really just 5 concepts that I've come up with to describe the concept of health and nutrition in a really user-friendly way. The 5 rights describe that our body was made to heal. Given the right conditions, our body will heal itself. And so that's really what the 5 rights is all about. What are these 5 rights, I hear you say? Well, the first one is the right fluid. We've all heard it said how important the right fluid is, but what is that fluid? Obviously, it's water. It's clear, it's tasteless, it's calorie-free. We're made of 60% water. Of course it's going to be good for us. A lot of people say to me they don't like the taste of water. The reason I find that primarily is because they don't drink enough of it. Your body only asks for what it's used to. If it's used to drinking coffee, tea, V's, Red Bulls, it'll only ever ask you for that. Try drinking a little bit more water. After a while, your body will get used to drinking water and will actually ask you for it. If you don't like the taste, maybe try adding something like ginger or lemon or lime. Just make it a little bit more exciting. But I promise you, after a while, your body will ask you for water. The next one is the right rest. Now this is really important. After water, it's the second most important health thing that we can really do. Rest is incredibly important, and rest doesn't include just sleep. Rest is allowing our body to recover. So it might be doing an activity that we enjoy. It might be going for a walk on the beach or playing a musical instrument, whatever it is for you. I always remember the story of a high-flying executive that I have that comes to see me as a patient. He described how stressed and intense his job was, and that he'd tried meditation, he'd tried yoga, he'd tried all the right things that he could think of to do to relax. But one day he discovered what it is that he truly found relaxed him, and that was singing. As strange as that sounds, he made it something wonderful for him, and he designed a whole singing regime, and he's actually been chosen for a musical. So what he's turned to be something that he never even thought of as being relaxing, it's become a hobby, and it's become now a bit of a career. So I think that's always a good thing to keep in mind. Rest is really important. Sleep is part of rest, and we all need about 7 to 9 hours, that shows, for longevity of life. The next one is the right fuel. Obviously we've got the right fluid, the right rest, and the right fuel. What is fuel? Fuel allows the body to continue on at the speed at which our life demands. We all put the right fuel in our car, but often we don't put the right fuel in our bodies. The right fuel really includes a lot of nutrients, vitamins, things that are fresh and wholesome. I like to think of it as the 80-20 rule. 80% healthy food that you know to be alive and living and good for your body, and the other 20% processed and those sorts of foods that you know probably aren't the best choices, but are things that you'd love to eat. So if you remember the 80-20 rule, I think that can sometimes be a good way to gauge how healthy your diet is. The next one is the right activity. How much activity do you actually need to be healthy? A lot of people ask me this, and I always say, just do a little bit more than you're doing. So there's no right or wrong. There's studies that show maybe 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week is a good number to aim for, but really it doesn't matter. Just do a little bit. Our body was made to move, and certainly the right activity can have a vast influence on how well we feel. The last right is the right thoughts. Unless we have the right thoughts, the rest of our life really won't fall into place. We will always be dissatisfied. How do we think about ourselves? How do we think about our lives, our family, and our health has a significant impact on our health overall. I think that's really important to think about. How you think affects how you feel, and how you feel affects how you think, and how you feel affects, what you do with your life. And so I think it's really important to think about what we're thinking about. So once again, those 5 rights, it's the right fluid, the right rest, the right fuel, the right activity, and the right thoughts. All the best with the 5 rights, and I really hope that you do put them into practice. I'm sure you'll notice a significant difference with the amount of energy that you have in your life.